Hello there everyone, I am the True Bad Omen, and I welcome you back to a Pokemon solo run. Now just warning, I do have a script next to me, but I am not reading it, since I sound like static little robot when I do read one. I am winging this whole thing on the spot. So, this is a Psyduck only run. I can only use Psyduck throughout the entire playthrough. But we do have a trainer and Pokemon name theme this time. If you can guess the theme in the comments, you get, first person to guess it gets to pick the next game and Pokemon I use, along with getting named after that Pokemon. Second person to guess the theme gets the trainer name. So, we name ourselves Omega, and we go down into our house, where Sharon is already meeting us, and Bianca as well. So, I am going to be showing these first two fights, but really I'm not going to be showing any more rival fights aside from N, because they are all really easy. Like, super easy. They really should not be trainers whatsoever. Now, I replaced Snivy with Psyduck so that we could have try to beat these gyms at the lowest level possible and not over-level, which is why I chose Snivy to be replaced so that we could fight a Pansear at the start. Bianca against the Oshawott, that's really easy. Just gets taken down right away. Not a problem. But Sharon manages to cause us some struggles, as you can see here. Tepid comes out very slowly. Not as fast as the other one because I wanted to show this one more often. Another important thing to point out is Psyduck is very special. Our Psyduck is up in special attack, down in defense. So physical attacks really hurt, like Thunder Punch. That would definitely hurt us a lot. But it would probably kill us even if we were level 100. But we do not learn a special move until level 9. So we're going to be struggling a bit till then. Now here's where the theme comes in. If you haven't guessed it already, which if you've been paying attention to newer TV shows, you would already know it. But we name our Psyduck 99. If you don't get the theme, congratulations. If you have not gotten the theme, better luck next time. So, heading on to Route 1, we blast through that whole thing, talk to Getsis, and finally we fight N. It's a close fight between N and I, but our 99 pulls it off. He's a good soldier and barely manages to survive with 5 HP left. 2 hits and we would have been dead. Now, at level 9, like I said before, we learn our very first special move, Water Gun. Very important, very powerful, very helpful. Ironically, those Lillipup nearly kills us. One more tackle and we would have been dead. But it uses Odor Sleuth and we take it down, leveling up to level 9 and learning Water Gun. This move will carry us through the first gym very easily. We say hello to our good friend Chili, and once again, Lillipups at the very start of the game, very difficult for us. So, Water Gun knocks this thing down only about a third of its HP. Actually, that's a fourth of its HP. And if this thing had gotten a crit on us, we would have been dead. But we managed to crit the Lillipup beforehand, and it's gone already. So, Pansear, we chose Snivy to be replaced so that we could fight Pansear specifically, and it becomes no problem. Even with a crit, we just take it out immediately. At level 13, this is the only time we will ever be under-leveled for a gym leader. I wish I could say we were under-leveled more often, but that's not the case. Now, moving on to the Dream Yard, where we proceed with a bunch of storyline stuff. It's a bunch of boring storyline. Later on in the game, the gyms will be more compact together, not because of storyline whatsoever, completely because of how easily Psyduck can sweep through wild Pokemon later in the game. Just you wait. So, we get a good look at what Musharna can do. Musharna, a very powerful Pokemon. And following more storyline stuff over here, we do encounter some trouble with a Blitzel, though, later on in the wild. Now, at level 17, though, we absolutely destroy the Blitzel. No problem whatsoever. So, do encounter a close call really here, right here with this Patrat, but we're fine. We keep moving on, going and going and going. Now, after we make it through the Blitzel on that route, and then come over here, we have the N fight. Level 17, we two-shot the Pidove, Timple switches in, and we pretty much just need to avoid all supersonics that it uses. If we get confused, we could be dead. Luckily, it misses 2 supersonics, and we're fine. We take out the Timber in 2 hits. That's done and over. Now, I trade over to Pokemon White to train up my EVs, my special attack EVs on Petalils, because there's no way to train your special attack EVs in this game. We level up at level 22 in Water Pulse when fighting the trainers after training our EVs up. Our special attack EVs are at max, and if this Watchog had used Retaliate on the first turn of it being switched in, we would have been dead. But luckily, it didn't, so we managed to get it done at level 23 or 24 if you count the leveling up at the end, which I don't. Now, 2 badges down, very nice, very nice. And we're just going to skip right in to Berg's battle, because there's nothing important in between that whole thing. Psyduck sweeps through everyone on the way there. No deaths whatsoever. And as you can see here, his clowns are literally clowns. Cannot do a dang thing to the Psyduck, immediately sweep through it. The only problem we have is against Berg himself. His Leavanny could have swept us all the way until we were level 33 if he wanted. But, this is a very important but. As you can see, we are already 5 levels over the Leavanny. We're not even there yet in the script because he's wasting his Hyper Potions on Whirlipede, which is very important. If he did not do that, we would have been dead. 6 levels over Leavanny now. We managed to get it confused. If it had used Razor Leaf twice, we would have been dead. Barely managed to survive that. And it hits itself in confusion. This is not the only time that will happen. And if Dwebble had Sturdy, we would have also been dead. So we had a lot of luck here, and thanks game developers for not giving it Sturdy. Next up, I want you to pay attention to my level in this battle. Because as soon as this end battle ends, we go right in to the, what's her name? Elisa battle. And the way I train up against gym leaders when I'm not prepared for them is just battling against them over and over again. As you can see here, we're level 32. I want you to watch this jump. Also, this Sigilyph could have done some damage if it was not dumb enough to use Tailwind. This is 800% speed with already 4 times on it, so that's about 1200% speed. And as you can see, we are level 39. That was just me going back and forth with just Elisa for the first, for 8 levels. Finally, at level 40, we managed to, well, I don't think we taught ourselves Zen Headbutt. No, we did, but later on we get rid of it. It's not an important move since we are special attackers. Once again, remember how I said we have cheesed so many gym leaders. This one right here. Just watch. Moga comes out, 99 obviously, and Water Pulse just one-shots the Emolga straight down to 0. Not a problem. Second Emolga comes out, also not a problem. Easily dead. Finally, the Zebstrika. Its Spark brings us down to 38 HP. One more hit, we're dead. It's faster than us. It's over. But we get the confusion off. It hits itself in confusion. Now, we make contact with the Water Pulse and everyone's happy. We're done. It's all over. Thank goodness. Now, because of this battle, we are so overleveled for the next few gym leaders. I was so excited about it, I literally just had to save the recording immediately. I don't know if you could see the little cut there, but I stopped and started the recording. And that's 4 badges down, 4 to go. We're going to cut immediately to Clay, because obviously Clay is the next gym leader, and he's the ground gym leader. And because of Elisa, we are, way higher level. I just skipped all the storyline because we just swept through all that. And now, Excadrill lives on 1 HP. Proud of it. But then dies in the next hit. Doesn't really make a difference. So the only problem that could have happened is if the Palpitoad had confused us. But once again, the Palpitoad does not bother confusing us, it just ends up dying. Really easily. So after that, we just go on, do some more storyline stuff, as you can see in a second after we get the 5th gym badge. Very important, very nice. We go on through some storyline stuff, battle through N, basically sweep through his entire team with Water Pulse except for Ferocity, who is a very bulky Pokemon in general. Plus, the grass typing helps it, obviously, continue more bulk. Luckily, this thing's not going to do any damage to us whatsoever. Proceed some more storyline. We're gonna ring the bell and then head on into Skyla's gym. Skyla's gym is very, very dangerous, but not the Pokemon. The shooters and all that stuff. Cannons, that's what they're called. Thank you very much. So Swoobat goes down without a hitch. Unpheasant, same thing. Doesn't really matter. Also, it's important to note at this point I do have the Lucky Egg, and I don't know why I put it on. I honestly don't. I never needed it until the Elite Four. So, take out the Swamp, like, a little bit of a problem. I was going to say like there's no tomorrow, but then I remembered. It's a little bit of a problem. If I didn't have that Lucky Egg on, I would not be this level, and I would not have been able to take down the Swanna. So that's very helpful. 6 badges down, and we proceed, I guess, with just more storyline. That's how it goes pretty much here. It's just storyline, gym for the most part. Now, this is the only chair in battle that I did include. It is storyline, but I did include it because of what happens next. Aldo gives us Surf, very important move, which is going to carry us through the rest of the run. The final 2 gym battles and the Elite Four, all thanks to Surf. It was like Water Pulse at the beginning, carrying us through 2 through 6. 4 gym badges versus 2 gym badges and the Elite Four. Water Pulse and Surf were the saviors of this run. Now we just proceed through a bunch of storyline and head on into the Ice Gym, where we meet our pal Bryce. As you can see, here is Bryce. We take out his Vanillish like really easily. Like it's not even a problem. And then Beartick is the only problem through this gym. Manages to confuse us, and sadly we do hit ourselves in confusion if I'm not mistaken. No, we do not. Okay, right. Now we hit ourselves in confusion. Wrong turn there. And we're almost dead, but doesn't heal the Beartick a second time. We're fine. Cryogonal, just being the bulk that it is just annoying in this section. It does no damage to us. It does nothing. It just is annoying by not dying immediately. Now, next up on the list, if I'm not mistaken, we just do a bunch of storyline. Next with Zekrom and the Light Stone. That is correct. We go meet our good pal N and Zekrom, and then with the Light Stone. As you can see, here are all the fellow trainers around the world, all giving me the Light Stone. Now, cut to the final gym, where we're level 61 because this guy destroyed me straight till I was level 61. And we learned Hydro Pump along the way. Hydro Pump just one-shots both of them, and later I learned Hydro Pump is not worth using due to the fact of its low accuracy, and it does just a tiny little bit more than Surf. Surf is always the better go-to move. Now that that's been done, we head back to Nimbasa City, the very important area that I should have gone at the start of the game because there's mystic water in this house. If I remembered it, I would have grabbed it, but I forgot that I could grab it until now. Now, we're going to be skipping over to the Victory Road. We just go right through that without a hitch once again, and we're at the Elite Four. Now, when I entered the Elite Four, I was level 62, as you could see there. So, I teach 99 Shadow Claw. We head in, we battle the Elite Four hundreds of times. Until now. If I didn't have Shadow Claw, we would never have been able to beat Chantel. Because of the Jellicent. The Jellicent is the main reason we needed Shadow Claw. I know that it is a physical move, and not special, but without Shadow Claw, the Jellicent swept us every time. Now, after beating Chantel, we go and fight Marshall. Marshall is who I used to train up off of, because Throw gave incredible experience and was really easy to defeat, and Sock I oftentimes could one-shot with a Surf, a crit Surf. Luckily, Throw and Sock both go down fairly easy, and obviously Conkeldurr is not going to pose much of a threat. It's a Conkeldurr, and we are a Psyduck, the unstoppable, the almighty. Now that Marshall's down, we head over to the one, the only Grimsley. Grimsley also caused some problems for me when I tried to take him on in the first run. He had a Sand Attack, which always messed me up, because I would always end up missing a Surf, missing a Water Pulse, and the whole run would be dead because it would just flinch me over and over again with the Crocodile afterwards. Luckily, that did not happen, and we head on to our good pal, Caitlyn, the final member of the Elite Four, who is the Psychic leader, the Psychic member, but all of her Pokemon have Thunder, which also ended a bunch of my runs. If we did not one-shot her Pokemon and the Gothitelle was smart enough to use Thunder, we would have lost. Luckily, everything worked out perfectly, and we took down Caitlyn without a problem. Once again, Sigilyph pops up and just dies. That's such a Sigilyph thing to do. Now, we're going to head over to get Blizzard after losing a bunch of end fights, obviously, because it's a Zekrom. What am I supposed to do? But I do go get Blizzard, teach it to Psyduck, as you will see after this storyline cutscene. Very epic cutscene, by the way. We get Blizzard, we teach it to Psyduck. Now, for the rest of this run, I'm not going to speak. I'm going to let you watch the battles. And we have beaten the game. So that is the final battle against Getsis and N. Yes, we got unlucky against the Bouffalante and Hydreigon, but then we also got some incredible luck living on 2 HP left. That was so lucky with the low roll there. Now, I would like to thank you all so much for watching. This was an incredible journey. Remember, once again, if you know the theme to today's game, comment the game and Pokemon you would like me to play next, and you will get to be named after that Pokemon when we do the stream. The next one will probably be streamed live on my Twitch. You can follow that link in the description. And as you can see, here is the final card. Level 82 Psyduck with Blizzard helped us get through this whole thing. I thank you all so much for coming out. Have a good day, and have a good night. Peace.